Dokkan responsibly and don't waste any Elder KAIS. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the dual Dokkan Fest ticket banners for this year's worldwide celebration, and we're going over how to farm the super attack of, a lot of the major units on this banner that you're gonna want to pull, because there are a lot, and you're probably gonna pull quite a few of them throughout your ticket summons throughout the entire worldwide celebration as it heads through the rest of this month. So we're going to take some time and we're going to go over the super attack farming guides for both the A and B banners. So this is a lot to fit in one video, so make sure you strap in and buckle up. So let's go ahead and let's kick it off with the Dokkan Festival A banner, starting with, the god himself, the Dokkan Festival Raditz, right? If you happen to pull this guy, don't waste your Elder KAIS, head on over to the low-class warrior Raditz's Pride story event, where you can run low-class warriors and run stage 2 to pick yourself up some free copies of Raditz to grind out his super attack. Up next, we have the AGL Ginyu. His super attack can be grinded out from the daily events for the Ginyu Forest, right? Specifically on Monday, not Mondays, what day is he? On Wednesdays, int days, that is when he can be grinded out. It's a bit of drop. The drop rate isn't the best, but it does work, and obviously we're here to save Elder KAIS, and the stamina cost isn't too bad, so you don't have to worry too much. For the Super Saiyan Goku, we're actually just going to pull up here because there's quite a few places you can go to get it, and obviously I couldn't fit it all in the tabs that I have here, so I feel like the best places to pick up the Super Saiyan Gokus, obviously this one here is the best, but having this event not return, this is from the free-to-play April Fool's event from this past year. This is the Fishing Goku. If you grinded out a bunch of copies, then you can use him to grind out this Super Saiyan Goku, but if not, the next best place is the Battle of Gods Goku. Now, the Battle of Gods event is a DB story event. He drops as a base Goku, awakens into God, and then into Super Saiyan. So it's a bit of a grind to get him there. Me personally, I always feel that this Goku is the quickest way to a Super Saiyan Goku, bar this one here, right? This Goku is from the tutorial event, right? The I forget the name of it, right? But it's the tutorial event under the growth tab that's available every day, that beginner's event. The Goku starts as base, awakens into Angel, and then awakens into Super Saiyan. Awaken him all the way to the TUR and use him for super attack. I feel like it uses less resources because this one uses up a lot of Dr. Gero medals, so I find that this saves you a lot of that. That said, this one's not so bad now that we have the infinite Baba point thing and the infinite Zenny, so it's not too bad now. You can easily recover the medals used, so just throwing that out there for the Goku. Up next, we have Kid Buu. Kid Buu does not have a grindable super attack. Majin Vegeta, while he doesn't have a grindable super attack, he does have a free-to-play you can use at no limit for 30,000 battlefield points. Now, I don't personally recommend doing this unless you're somebody who's been playing Battlefield for like ever and you are swimming in these battlefield gems. You could pick up this if you just at this point haven't had Majin Vegeta. Otherwise, it's probably not the best use of your battlefield gems, but I had to let you know it was there. The tech androids unfortunately do not have a grindable super attack, not yet at least. The AGL Gohan can be picked up from a few places right here. So AGL Gohan can be picked up from this Gohan here, who comes from the 10 billion power warrior story event. That's where you get the awakening medals. He also comes from the battle for the strongest story event. This is the cooler event. It is currently available, the cooler story event, in the story tab, so if you wanted to run him and grab him. Otherwise, Prime Battle Gohan works as well, since he is also a Gohan kid. And then this Gohan here, I feel like he's the easiest now with the drop rate. On the Namek Saga DB story, this Gohan here, he drops us this one here. Just simply load into that DB story and grind him out. Quite a few options you have here. Although this Gohan doesn't have a drop rate, so I don't know that this is the best way to go about it. So one of these two is your way to go. So moving on from there, we have the Videl. Videl can be grinded out from the Videl's flying technique. Now this one is not currently available, so you are going to have to run keys if you have them, but she can be dropped from stage 1 running Defenders of Justice. From there, the Super Saiyan Goten, basically this whole line, nobody here has a grindable super tech, although the Janemba drops as an SR if you're pulling at any point during this celebration. If you pull SR Janembas, you can hold on to them, awaken them to a UR status and feed them in. So just throwing that out there. The Boo here can have his super attack grinded out from the Pure Destruction and Carnage Kid Boo event. Now, this is a Dokkan event, and lucky us, all Dokkan events throughout the entirety of the celebration starting now are available. So just load up into stage 1 and get this guy. The drop rate isn't too bad on him, so he can be picked up from that event. Kefla, Beerus, and do not have a grindable super attack, although Beerus does have an SR super fodder like the Janemba. The Super Saiyan Vegeta, though, however, does have, if I can find my tab here, does have one in the Incredible Gem Shop. If you've got a ton of Incredible Gems from grinding out links or so on, you can pick up 10 copies here for 777 if you've got the gems, right? If not, then, you know, maybe not the best choice, but it's not that hard to get what you need. You know, a couple days of link leveling will get you more than enough, right? So the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta can be picked up from there. The Gohan can be picked up from the fight against a spare. I don't believe this is currently available, so you can pick him up running Future Saga on stage 4. Pretty good. Hopefully, actually, you know, this free to play copy, you know, neither here nor there, but maybe he'll get an awakening in the EZA this celebration. So yeah, so from there we have the Piccolo. Piccolo can be picked up from several different places here. This Piccolo from the Garlic Jr. story event, which is not currently available, so you would have to use keys. However, this Piccolo can be picked up from the DB story for the Namek Saga, the Piccolo one, the Ginyu training. We just got this one, so you can absolutely pick him up there, and the drop rate's not too bad, so definitely recommend going after this one. There is the Super Strike, but we don't have his ECA yet on, or we don't have his awakening yet on global, so grinding out Super Strikes can be a pain without that extra drop rate. So, you know, you may want to go for this one here. Up next, Blue Kaioken, no super attack, so no need to worry there. However, this Trunks does have a few, so I want to pull him up here, right? He can be picked up from, there we go, this Trunks here. I don't know why that didn't show the way. You got, yeah, let's close that out. So you have the AGL Prime Battle Trunks. It's not too bad to pick him up. Or this one from the DB story, the Future Saga one. Both of these, not too bad. Although, again, this one only stays as an SSR. So maybe kind of difficult to pick him. The Prime Battle, again, only available on, what is this, AGL. So he's available on Sundays and Mondays. So just be aware of that. Moving on, we have the Gogeta, no grindable super tech. Hit can have his grinded out from, I have it here, the Assemble Warriors of Universe 6, right, from the stage 1. Just simply load up Universe 6 and pick up 10 copies on stage 1. Blue Vegeta can be grinded out. I'm not going to pull this one up because there's a few. It can be grinded out from the Dragon Ball Super Broly story event, right? Load up movie heroes and grind him, and any blue Gokus out as well can get from that stage. However, the drop rates are pretty bad. bad. Not only do you have to grind them out at the base form, you then have to awaken them, which takes like 200 metals. So I'm not pulling that one up simply because it does take a while, and I don't know that it's the best use, but if you're someone who's willing to commit to the grind, it is there. For the MVP 17, if I can find it here, from this story event here, the Android 17 and 18, I think this one is available because you need someone, or you need medals for someone for here. If not, you can use your keys, load up Universal Survival Saga, run stage 6 against the God of Destruction, and you can grind out his super attack there. From there, we have the where are we? This base Goku here. Base Goku's easiest place to pick them up is this stage here on the DB story. This is the version Z Goku story event, level 6 Inhuman Deeds, and you can pick up your copy. This one drops as a UR, so it's 100% level up status. So very, very nice. From there, we have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. This guy can be picked up from, where is it? This one here, the Secret of Planet Potalfo. I don't think it's available right now, which means that artificial life forms, you're going to have to use keys to run artificial life forms on stage 6 to pick up Super Saiyan 3 Gotenkses. So not too bad, but again, you'll have to use your keys for it just to make sure that you are keeping up. Moving on, Janemba, no grindable super attack. Kid Buu, no grindable super attack. 17, no grindable super attack. Cooler, no grindable. You're seeing a pattern here. Omega, no grindable super attack. These guys, no grindable super. Pretty much nobody else here until we get to Goku Black and Buhan. Goku Black can be grinded out from. Do I have it here? I feel like I did pull it up. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, so, well, Buhan can be pulled from here on the Terrifying Transforming Majin, stage 1. You can get an SSR for a 50% raise. For the fused Zamos that's down there at the bottom of the banner, we'll go here. Where is he? This one here. Because this is the corrupted fused Zamos, since Dokkan doesn't, we don't want that. Since Dokkan doesn't delineate between the two, you can actually run this one, pick up this copy on stage 1 from the Eternal God, Distorter of Worlds Dokkan event. Pick him up from here, and you will be good to go. The Goku Black from the Goku Black's Dokkan event. I guess I must have closed out the tab already. This Gohan, he drops as an Ultimate Gohan. You can pick up Ultimate Gohan from the Universe 7 story Dokkan event. So very, very easy to do. Or not Dokkan event, I'm sorry, story event. So that is a lot, and that is just the first banner, and we're already 13 minutes into it. Like I said, this is going to be a kind of a big one, kind of a long one, and I can only hold so many tabs open at a time. So that's it for banner A. You know, make sure you guys grind your super attacks out. I'll put a timestamp in here for those of you that are watching for the different banners. Oh, I almost missed it. Both the UI Goku and the Golden Frieza. We'll just open up this UI Goku here, right? Can be grinded out from the event where you pick up this UI Goku. Both of them the Goku starts as a base Goku, and the Frieza starts as an Angel Frieza, and it's a lot of grinding to pick them up, right? You need something, it's like the blue Vegetas. You need 200 something medals for each one in order to get them all the way up to Angel Golden Frieza and UI Goku. But again, if you're trying to save the KAIS, then that is the way to go. And I do believe this event is currently available, because I think you need medals to awaken somebody for the Prime Battle Krillin EZA. So otherwise, if not, use your keys if you got them. So again, moving on to the next banner, right? Cells is a little bit easier because there's only there isn't too many that we have to revisit for their grindable super attacks, right? So the Goku, again, same as the Vegeta I mentioned earlier, the ROF Goku on the Dokkan Festival B banner. The same event, the Dragon Ball Super Broly story event, grind out 200 medals and 10 copies of the Goku from that event, and you can have his attack up. Pan does not have a grindable super attack. First form Cell does from Cell. We pull this open here. Right, this Cell here, or from the Prime Battle Cell event, or the Cell Dokkan event. Personally recommend going the Prime Battle one, because with the increased drop rate, it's actually not too bad, because there's I think this one has a double increased drop rate, so it's pretty easy, pretty quick to get done. Moving on, Super Saiyan Goku, as we mentioned, that beginner's story, I feel is the easiest way to get it. This Trunks is grinded out. You can get his super attack from the Super Strike Dokkan event, or not Dokkan event, Super Strike event. That's about the only one you can pick him up, which is not too bad if you're willing to invest the time and the medals. The Super Strike event, I think, is currently available every day because of the Prime Battle Krillin EZA, so take advantage of that and you can get that. Now, this Super Vegeta here, I wanted to point out, he does have a grindable super attack from the Plan to Eradicate Saiyans story event that's on the story tab. I believe it is stage, if we just had it, actually we can go over to one of these here. We go story. Actually, it might be easier to go to the main page here. Yeah, like I said, I can only hold so many tabs open at a time before I'm not able to see anything. So if we go to the available events, go to daily, right? Available each day. Here it is. This is that Goku one, the Epic Showdown. I could not for the life of me remember the name of it. Let's see. TB stories. Where is it? Here it is, the Hero Extermination Plan, right? I believe it's this one. Let's see. Yeah, it's way down here. It's one of the last ones you can do. Okay, maybe it's not this one. Let's go back. Right here. It might be this one. It's one of them. There's two versions of the event. There's the Super Class and the Extreme Class version. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay, it's this one. Here it is, right here. Stage 12. You can grind out Stage 12 and you can pick up a copy of the Super Vegeta to save yourself some time. Moving on, Kale and Cauliflower, GT Vegeta, GT Goku, no grindable super attack. Pycon, no. He does have the Super Strike. You can grind out the Super Strike to get him, like with the Trunks. Although I do not believe his is currently available all day. So you'll have to wait till Sundays or Mondays to run his. Broly starts out as Super Saiyan Broly, so he is the same as the Goku, where if you want to grind him out, you have to grind out, the 200 medals and 10 copies of him from the Dragon Ball Super Broly event. There's also the Dokkan event for the Super Saiyan Broly. From his own Dokkan event, there is a dropped Super Saiyan Broly, but the amount of resources it takes to level him up to the Super Saiyan status, I think the cost outweighs the benefit of doing so. And if you were going to go that route, you're probably better off, especially since the drop rate's not that great on it. You're better off going the DB Super Broly event. Bojack does not have a farmable super attack from event. However, he does have one from, where is it? Here it is. The Incredible Gem Shop. Again, if you're swimming in Incredible Gems for 300 bucks a pop, you can pick up these Bojacks and use them to grind out super attack. Same goes for the Android 13 on the banner, right? He can be picked up from here as well. So, Angel Golden Frieza, as I mentioned already, two places you could pick him up, or he's Angel Frieza actually. You can pick him up from the Universe 7 story event, right? Or from his own Dokkan event. Stage 1, I believe, does drop a copy that you can use to fill in his super attack. Gotenks, there's actually a few places, so for him, I'm just going to open up his, right? So there is this is the Goku and Friends story event. I don't believe this one is currently available, so you'll have to use keys to grind him out. But Goku and Friends story event, super, or not, he's not even Super Saiyan. Base form Gotenks can be grinded out from here. Okay, moving on, where Ari says, like I said, there is a lot. Teen Gohan, because he starts as a teen Gohan, I feel that the best place to grind him out, there's two places. You can do the Majin Buu Saga one, the one where you grind out the candies, which I do think is still available right now. However, if you've got the keys, I would personally recommend doing the Dragon Ball Superhero story event, the Path to Ultimate Power one, because it's a little bit easier. The drop rate's a little bit better than getting out the candies you need. So I would just go that way to pick up the Gohan personally. Super Saiyan 2 Goku, same as that Vegeta I mentioned earlier. The Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that has one in the Incredible Gem shop. I believe the Goku, yes, right here, does have one available here. He's an Angel Goku, so make sure if you're buying one, you're buying the Angel. For 777, you can pick up a copy. If you're swimming in Incredible Gems, it's definitely worth the investment. Bardock, on STR days, you can grind out, that is Thursdays and Sundays, right, for Superclass days, you can grind out a copy of the Bardock from the free-to-play Bardock Squad story event. That's the easiest way to pick him up. Also from the Giant Ape Bardock story event, but I mean, that one starts as an SR. It's a little more work. This one from the DB Story Cooler event, it is in the DB Story tab. You can grind out a copy. You run a Wicked Bloodline and you can pick it up easy. Few Zamas can be picked up from the... I do not believe the stories of it, although when the celebration proper starts, I guarantee this event is coming back. The LR Goku Black actually starts as a Zamas, the STR one that EZA is. You can run his event here, and I can show you what he looks like here. You can run his event here, right? He awakens into this, but he drops as this one here. So you can go ahead and run his event, grind him out, and pick up yourself a copy. Moving on, Goku, as I said, base Goku's easiest place to get to him is that Saiyan Saga story event. For Kid Goku, only place to get him really are two places. The post-World Tournament story event, the Kid Goku one, not the best drop rate, and the other one is the Curse of the Blood Rubies event. Now, that one is not currently available, so you would have to use keys, and he does start as an SR. We do have a new Kid Goku story event. However, if you didn't grind out extra copies when it was available, it hasn't become available again, so there is... You know, there's no way to get copies or use your keys to get copies. As I mentioned, the Goku Black from his own Dokkan event, you can grind out copies to pick up more of his super attack from his own Dokkan event, which is currently available daily. Metal Cooler can be picked up from this one here on any one of these metal coolers from the 10 billion power warriors story event, which is currently available because some of the characters EZAs are needed for EZAs that are needed for the Prime Battle Krillin. Base Vegeta, there's actually a few here, right? This is the transforming Vegeta. There's actually a few here you could go for. There is the Goku, or the Vegeta and Bulma card. There is the Vegeta and Trunks, the Super Broly, the Prime Battle Vegeta. Any one of these work. I find that this one actually probably has the best drop rate, and if I'm not mistaken, his event is available. So I would probably recommend going this route for this one. So definitely utilize this. So for next, Super Saiyan Broly, as I mentioned before, that's, you know, the only way to get him is that DB Super event. Transforming Buu. Oh, yes. Okay, that Buu from this one here. Where is it? I should still have it open. Pure Destruction and Carnage. Where is it? There's so many tabs here. Where did it go? Did I close it out? I bet I did. I did. Well, anyways, the Kid Buu story event. Yeah, I did. I moved it. Okay, anyways, the Kid Buu story event, or the Dokkan event, rather, is the one you want to go to. The one where we picked up that Buu for the other one. That Buu awakens into, let's see if I can find it here. That Buu awakens into, here it is, the Pure Destruction and Carnage event. The Buu that you get from here awakens into this Super Buu here. So you can utilize him to fill in the super attack for that STR Super Buu. Up next we have Gohan. Gohan can be awakened from that story event that we mentioned a minute ago. The Fight Against Despair. This Gohan does awaken into a Super Saiyan Gohan, so he can be utilized for that. Rose, nothing. Turles does have a grindable super attack, although it is a pain, but from the Turles story event, the Tree of Might, we have no drop rate on it yet, so you're using keys, and it's drops as an SSR, or as an SR, so it could, take some time to get the super attack, but from the Tree of Might story event in the Portal of Memories. First form Frieza, Prime Battle Frieza is probably one of the available ways to do it now, or the Frieza and Sorbet are probably the two quickest ways to get it, alright, because the Frieza and Sorbet does drop as a free-to-play first form Frieza. Up next, none of these guys have a grindable super attack. Gohan, we already mentioned Ultimate Gohan from the Universe 7 event. This Goku, if you continue the path of that, of the Goku from here, right, where did it go? Yeah, we lost it again, didn't we? Where did that... Alright, let's just click on this and go. Man, so many tabs, right? So from that daily beginners event, this one here, the Epic Showdown, if you continue the path of the Goku from here, he goes all the way to a Super Saiyan 3 Angel, which you can then use for this Goku here. Blue Vegetas, we already mentioned. Golden Friezas, they do technically have one, but the process of getting there is kind of a pain, especially if you don't have all those SR Friezas, so I don't really think it's worth it. Otherwise, that's basically it. All right, we mentioned Gotenks already. We mentioned Super Saiyan Teen Trunkses already. That's pretty much it. That's for this banner. Like I said, there's a lot you can do between the two banners, but it's definitely worth it, and I appreciate you guys sticking around to check out all of the places you can grind out these super attacks. I know this was a long video, and I didn't really want to split it up into two videos because, we know there's a lot coming down the pipeline here in just the next couple of days, and so I didn't want to miss out on getting this out for you guys who were interested in grinding out super attack for the various characters. So anyways guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below let me know what units are you chasing and what units are you going to start grinding out their super attack for now that you kind of have an idea. Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.